Hello again, it's October 30th, beautiful sunny October day, but we did have our first frost here in southern New England, grow zone 6B. And we're going to see how our sweet potatoes turned out that we tried growing in a big recycling bin. And these went in mid-July. So they're about August, September, October, they're three and a half months, just shy of 3.5 months. There's an eggplant that somehow got in there. Don't know how, but we had some nice vegetation on it. I go ahead and start snipping this off. There's about, when I count, there's 6 plants right there. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like 12 plants in here. I don't know how I got that many in here, but half of it's burnt, half of it's green. I'm going to try to save that eggplant. What's happened to it now? The eggplant doesn't like to be transplanted. So we'll just take that big clump of dirt and move that to the side for now. And let's see, let's get this bin turned over. Well, that's a nice root base. Look at the roots on that. Nice roots. Sweet potato coming out of here at the bottom. This is what we already got, which is a lot of finger ones from our 2 other bags that we experimented with. Let's see if we do any better with these. Once again, this is composted, mostly compost. Look at that. If you've been watching my other videos from today, I'm happy to see that. As they've been pretty much these stringy little things. So this is 3.5 months, same material. Now look at that. What I don't understand is, on the last batch, is I had potatoes like this size, one, and then the rest were all like this. And I don't understand why. It's the same soil, same moisture content, same plant, everything is rooted off the same plants. I don't know why you get some big ones and then so many stringy little ones, like makes you think something's wrong, something went wrong, but then you get that nice healthy one and you say, well, why does that look like that? Everything is so wrong. That one. Oh, look at those roots. It's all roots. Let's see. Yeah, the stringy stuff. There's nothing in that corner. Nope. I take that back. Once again, A lot of stringy little ones. And then you get these every once in a while. And you get that. See if I can turn this pile around for you. Soil looks very good, very rich. Doesn't mean it has the right nutrients. Oh, look at that. Gotta be careful, all these little stubs I'm throwing away. If you're not careful, these will, you leave that in the soil, just that. That sits in the soil all winter long, stays covered up. Next spring, you got a sweet potato patch, whether you want it or not, right here. That's why I like growing them in containers, so that I control where they grow in my garden. Otherwise, this is where I grow normally potatoes, where I'm emptying these right now. I want to keep growing them in containers. I've had good success with them in containers. This is just some of my experimental containers where I said I just threw compost in there, put it late in the season, didn't tend to it well, just to see how much I'd get out of it, and it's pretty clear. You get what you give. But like I said before, my wife says, there's a use for these. She calls it sweet potato fries. Puts that in the air fryer. She says they're gonna go to use. Told me not to worry. They will get eaten. Roots. I'll put that back in that container, all this stuff back in the container. I'll add some leaves. I'll add maybe some grass clippings. Gotta watch out, don't put too much nitrogen. We'll sprinkle some, just a little bit of chicken compost, of chicken manure. But like I was just saying, I gotta watch out not to go too high in the nitrogen, because you'll get a lot of green growth, and not a lot of root development. That could turn into a plant next year, but that's gonna go back in the bin, so that's okay. And I would say that's it. Not a lot from such a big bin, but we've got a whole basket there, and we did get some bigger ones. But this was an experiment. Like I said, just compost and leaves, no fertilizer. 8-week-old. A lot of the compost is only 8 weeks old, wasn't fully broken down. It didn't get watered a lot. It was not in the sunniest part of the garden. It doesn't get morning sun. It only gets sun from say 12 noon on. And then now we're towards the end of the season. The sun gets low in the sky and the house blocks some of the sun. So they're probably getting, in the summer, these were planted in mid to late July, so these were getting, they were getting at least 8 hours of sun in the peak of the season. But now they only get 5, if that. So maybe that has something to do with it. But the vegetation did grow nice. It grew nice, green, long runs, vines, and it looked healthy. There was no sign of disease. Just didn't get very big sweet potatoes out of it. So, do you have any idea what's going on here? What I could do better? I know the obvious stuff is let it grow longer, give it more sun. And if that's what it is, that's what it is. If you think something else I did wrong here, maybe the soil composition is not correct, or simply just needed more attention, a little more love, water. I don't want to fertilize. I want to keep things organic, but also by saying that, this might be the best I can get by doing such thing. Either way, leave your comments, your thoughts below, and soon I'll be making another video with some the other batches I have that I've grown since May, and see how those turn out. All right, for now, thank you. See you next time. Bye.